mystique we pull away from what's happening, the better. Okay? So for instance, we asked you if you were right or left-handed when you came in. If you're left, I'm going to take my ball. I'm going to have a smooth convex surface that I'm going to slam directly in the middle. Oh, I missed. I'm going to nudge it over. If I try to pick up the ball, I'll pull my bat off. You want to always make sure that when you do this next step, your hands are dry. Otherwise, you're decorating everyone around you with splatters, and you know who you are. Ease your power. You don't need mushrooming. So if I'm mushrooming, I'm going to get air traffic. So I'm going to dive straight down. Most common problem here is people go too fast. The exceptions to doing it this way would be if I wanted to make like a shallow curve.
I don't have a baby no more. I'm scared. I need to stop it first, maybe.
Yeah, so you just gotta look down from the center and then measure from the corners and then.
All right, it's Monday. I'm not way behind, I'm just being dramatic, but it's Monday and normally I do some of these things I'm about to do on Sunday, but let's go ahead and knock it out. So this March task tracker is going crazy already. There's some things I'm missing. The past couple days I've had family in town. So yeah, it's just kind of thrown some things off. Like I haven't tracked my protein because I've been going out to eat. Let's see, I think yesterday, what did I have yesterday? Vegan, no, vegetarian. Yeah, I haven't been tracking my protein because I've been out to eat with family a couple times. So yeah, I think that's it for today. What did I do this morning so far? Nothing. Took my vitamins. So yeah, I need to do my week ahead. my story. I don't know if I want to do that video. I'm gonna think about it. I'll put it down and then decide this week. Go see about this stuff, taking this stuff to get altered. Put a question mark by it. I'll take that down to like Saturday. I know this is supposed to be this one. I think that's it. I need to book my Puerto Rico accommodations. I need to do my mile benchmark. I technically do that at the gym, I guess, on Thursday. Yeah, I think that's it. I need to get my W-2s. Yeah, I think that's it for this week. Bringing that over. Maybe I'm gonna write my week ahead on here. Maybe I'll do it next week for real. Yeah, I'm really just trying to make it to the end of this 75 hard because it is tough. And I don't know, hold on. Yeah, it's getting tough and I'm tired. So we'll get it down. I think I have 15 or so days left. So about two more weeks. Thank goodness. This has been a roller coaster. It's been highs and lows and highs and lows. And I'm feeling just, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel and I'm ready to go on through and be done with it. This is, I feel like still saying, even in saying that, I feel like this is something I would do again. Maybe later this year, actually. I think it'd be something good to do, like maybe leading up to my birthday or like a pre-holiday, you know, type of thing. Yeah, I have to go through March 20th, so I have 16 days or so. Yeah, so wish me luck. Whew. All right, y'all. I always have like, I don't know, awkward stopping points for these vlogs, but I've just been off track this last week. But today, this morning, is a benchmark 1 mile and new PR. So of course I feel amazing. I'm trying to like be in this moment because I know for me, it's true for me and a lot of people, when you hit a goal, you immediately move to the next goal. And that's what I did, just, you know, conditioning. So I'm trying to celebrate this moment. It's a beautiful thing to crush it. Every time I've done this, I do better. I set a new record. So, all right. So we are 1 week out from the end of my 75 hard. Woo, child. To put it succinctly, I am glad. I'm happy that I'm coming to the end and I can just, you know, let my hair down and breathe a little bit because this has been a challenge. It has been hard. The creator of this, you know, he wasn't wrong, or she, I don't even know who, man, I think it was a guy. They weren't wrong naming it as such. Yeah, it has been a challenge. There's been highs, there's been lows. It has been a challenge every single day along the way. But, you know, I'm not going to give my full synopsis until the very end. But right now, yeah, I feel good for having made it this far and committing to doing all these things every single day. Again, it has not been easy. But at this point, I think I've definitely gained more than I could have lost. But yeah, in this final week, you know, as happy as I am that it's coming to a close, I'm also sad that it is ending because it was what, you know, partially at least what was keeping me motivated and keeping me in the process of knowing that I had a deadline or an end date for this whole this journey. So yeah, it's bittersweet. I'm happy that I finally get to, you know, have a break and just do what I want to do for a little while, and not have to do things that, you know, I have to do. So I'm looking forward to that, but also, you know, closing a chapter of a big growth period in my life where I learned a lot. I went through all the trials and the tribulations and the, you know, again, the highs and the lows. But yeah, I'm here. This past few weeks have been a little more challenging, I guess, getting toward the end, because I feel like I'm coming up on, or like I'm facing and battling and dealing with and trying to push through burnout. I feel unmotivated some of the time. I would say half the time I feel unmotivated. And yeah, like it's to the point where I'm doing the bare minimum. I'm doing just enough to qualify for whatever it is I was supposed to complete that day. No more, no less. So just reading, just doing the progress pics, just getting just 90 minutes, just 45. Well, actually, I ended up getting more outside time, but yeah, just 90 minutes of the things I have to do on the list, and no more, no less. When, you know, other periods or earlier on in the process, I was more motivated to do more, you know, read more or work out a little bit more. But now, especially physically, I think I'm just reaching a point where I can't handle the intensity of 90 minutes a day every single day, which is fine, it's to be expected in this day and age. Unfortunately, 90 minutes of exercise, 90 minutes of exercise is a lot. And if you just think about, like, our ancestors were basically, you know, toiling all day long from sun up to sundown in some instances, or, you know, just whatever, just previous generations were working all day in like a physical sense at a factory, or, you know, just, like, life was more laborious, was more physically laborious. Now we're working, we're thought workers, and we're not physical workers anymore. So just coming to that realization right now that I'm crying about doing 90 minutes of exercise a day when, you know, my grandmother or great grandmother even was, you know, on their feet all day long and raising 12 kids or some you know, something like that. The problems of a millennial. But yeah, so this is just a quick check-in. I don't really have much to say. I'm really going to save everything for my final synopsis, my final review, my final critique, and there you'll be able to find out what I really think about the process. Would I do it again? All those good things. So stay tuned for that video. I think this will be included in my second half vlog, but I'll do a final sit down talk about everything I experienced during the 75 hard, and, you know, the good, the bad, the ugly, the pros and cons. I'll really just break all that down. So stay tuned for that video, but that's it for now. This is the weather, but this is a pretty nice park. And it looks like it's mostly trail, so my knees will be thankful for that.
Where is Santa? Back in the back. All right, thank you so much for all your hard work. We really appreciate that.
Finished, and finally having a chance to catch my breath. But yeah, pretty good showing. You know, I'm a perfectionist, and I expect and want to get a PB every time, and I did. I got a 1K PB for the first time in I don't know how long, probably over a year. So congrats to me. This wasn't my fastest 5K though. Surprisingly, like, I don't know really what to attribute it to. I can't speak, but yeah, still pretty good. I think I came up short about 45 seconds or so. So not so off the mark. It's rainy, it's wet. I'm on a trail, which I never had the chance to practice on. So, you know, all of that, take all that into account. But yeah, I'm happy I did it. It's starting to rain a little bit now, so it's probably messing up my... Yeah, I'm happy I did it. I'm ready for, I think I need one more 5K, so I'm probably going to run a 5K in April as well. And then start my 10Ks in June, just to kind of give me, this will be the first time I have like a full month of dedicated running, like, as my primary workout. Prior to this, I had been doing kind of a mixture of HIIT, and weightlifting. So I'm gonna still do some like body weight based stuff, but running is gonna be the focus. I'm actually gonna be on a training plan, the Nike Run Club training plan this month. So yeah, let's see what 1 month of dedication to my 5K looks like, and then we'll recap in April. Oh, here's my new medal. It's not really well, I don't know. I think it is. There we go. All right. We're finally here for the real post-game, post-run, post-race recap. So, yeah, I'm home now. I am going to be headed to the sauna when I get done talking to you guys, but yeah, to get recovered. But yeah, good race. Definitely glad it wasn't raining, because who knows what it would have looked like. It was super muddy and just a little slippery out there as well. So given it was like this huge hill, it was just a lot. It was a trail, like I said, trail run. A lot of factors went into. It was a very different race than the routes and the kind of the practice I'm doing on a daily. But yeah, overall, like I mentioned in the last clip, I was only about 45 seconds off of my fastest 5K pace, which I got in my last race, which I wasn't expecting either. So you just never know. That race was pretty hilly too, but it was more similar to how I run on a daily basis. So maybe, I'm guessing that plays a factor. I don't run trails. I would like to run trails, but I don't have access to that on the daily. It's very nice out there though, so maybe I'll start getting out there more often. But yeah, overall I feel good. I got my 1K PB. We're creeping up on milestones slowly but surely. I'm excited about this next block of my training process and being able to focus on this portion of my training, especially because I really like outdoor running. And prior to this, I was just treadmill running, which is fine. It has its uses. But it's nothing, it's nothing like running outside, because on a treadmill, I feel like it gives you a little handicap. All you have to do is just kind of lift your feet, versus when you're running outside, you have to propel yourself forward as well. So just a different technique. I think they're both, like I said, they both have their uses, but I think the running outside gives me a more real world experience and perception of what I'm doing. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to this next block of training. I feel good. Got my fastest 1K, and this, that wasn't what I'm like going into a 5K run. I'm expecting and wanting and seeking a 5K PB. I wasn't even really expecting my or like thinking about a 1K PB over the course of a full race. So that's crazy and unique. It was actually my last K was the fastest. My first K was the second fastest, and the middle was just kind of, I think basically my third K was the slowest, if I'm not mistaken. I have to look at my stats. My third K was the slowest. My 5th K was the fastest. My first K was the second fastest, and I think it went I can't remember between 2 and 4 which one was faster, but they were close. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this. If you haven't ever run a race before, I encourage you to get out there and try. 5K is only 3 miles. They have Couch to 5K training programs all over the internet, all over the app. So definitely look into it. It's just something about being in a race environment, having strangers cheer for you, having people you never met encourage you, having other people of like mind all going for the same goal. There's something about it that makes you better and faster. Because I'll run a 5K on my own, and there's just something. I'm pretty good at motivating myself, but there's just something about having that collective there that really gets you moving. It gets the people going, Yeah, so if you haven't done it, I encourage you to do it. Running isn't, everybody's not going to love it, and that's fine. If everybody, everybody's not going to love the same thing. So if you find it's not for you, I encourage you to keep exploring and finding what is for you, because I feel like there's some kind of activity, some sport, something that everybody's going to enjoy. I'm hoping to continue to expand upon this. There is an 8K here next month, but I don't know. I need a medal at the end of it. I need a medal at the end of my race, because I'm collecting them now. This is my 3rd medal. So that's how I'm choosing which race I'm running. There's an 8K next month, but it didn't mention anything about a medal. It said something about a t-shirt. That's fine. That's cool. But I want a medal. So the race, the 5K I picked out for next month gives a medal. I would like to do the 8K, but yeah, I don't know. I'm out if there's no medal involved. That may be shallow or whatever it is, but these are like my trophies essentially. And if you're not, if the T-shirt is a trophy, it doesn't have the same weight to me. Let me know what you think about that. Do you think it's weird that I won't run a race? That I won't run a race if they don't give out medals at the end? Let me know what you think. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead. Wherever the stopping point is here, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this vlog, I think. But yeah, I always feel awesome after these as well. So it's just like a little mood booster to just know that I got up on a Saturday morning and accomplished something. While people are in bed, like my brother, while people are in bed and got out and did something hard today. It was hard. It wasn't easy at all. I need to practice my fueling strategy because I feel like also the kind of saying in running is nothing new on race day, and I definitely did some new stuff. I took the pre-workout. I've taken it before, but it's been a while, and I don't know if my timing was maybe a little slow because I feel more energized now. So I think maybe I should have taken it sooner because by the time I took it, I think it might have been too late to really get the full benefits of it. I don't know. I'm gonna research that a little bit now. But yeah, let me not keep rambling. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to support the channel and see me continue to run races every year. My plan is to run a race every single month. So at least have one race vlog every month. I'm not catching as much footage as I could because I'd be out there fighting for my life, to be honest. But I think I'll be able to catch a little more of the prep and kind of my daily routines and practice and all of that a little bit more. But yeah, outside of that, I think that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I love that. Yeah, I need a medal. I need a medal every race.